Do you know who she wrote that song about? What? Morning, it's me. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Fight and Talk video. I've got a special guest for you today. The observant amongst you may notice I have a bed here, and it ain't my bed. Look who it is, Mocha. Excited? Hey, everyone wants to say hello. Mocha. Everyone wants to say hello to you. Hello. So Malcolm hasn't been on the channel for a long time. There's probably a lot of you watching this going, oh no, look what I've just spotted. We've got a flat, guys. I told you my very mild superpower is I can spot flat tires. I know it's not exactly a hard one to spot, is it? I can spot them from a mile off, and I just saw it. Thanks, Frankie. We'll sort you later. Yeah, so Malcolm hasn't been on the channel for a long time, and there's probably a lot of you watching the channel that have never seen him. I thought I'd bring him out. We've got a live job on today. It's a special guest, a repeat guest. He's been on the channel before. What I want you to do is take your brain out, enjoy a little bit of, the weather's beautiful, so come and enjoy the last of the nice weather before we have a whole rainy summer, I reckon. Come with me. Get yourselves a brew, get yourselves a beer, get yourselves an iced tea. It's summer. Stick loads of ice in it and just sit in the garden, chill out and watch this. So we're having a little bit of a disaster. I've been away for about 5 days and I left the interior light on Ronnie and it's dead. So whilst I wait for some electricity to get in there, Malcolm's, there you go, what are you doing? Stay there. Whilst I wait for that to charge, shouldn't be more than 5 minutes and we should be able to start it. That leads me nicely into just giving my new channel sponsor a quick shout out. So if, like Ronnie, you need some electric or some electrolytes, you can use Holy. So Holy have started sponsoring the channel and it's fantastic. I use it exclusively now, but I wanted to tell you about their hydration drink. It's absolutely brilliant. I've been using it to replace an evening beer. You know, when you're just sitting there, you want a little drink. I've been using Holy. If you're a man over a certain age and you drink water or you drink lager before you go to bed, chances are you're probably going to be up at about 3 o'clock in the morning. Am I right? What I found is when I drink Holy, I don't need to get up to go to the toilet, and that is because it is full of electrolytes and minerals, natural goodness that my body needs to hydrate itself. If you'd like to get on board with it, look at the link in the description below. You can use the codes that are in the description. You can get £5 off an order, or you can get 10% off their whole website. I promise you, you will not regret it. And a massive shout out to those of you who have messaged me saying you've already used the link, you've already bought some, and you're loving it too. So thank you very much for that, and thank you to Holy for sponsoring my little channel. Right, let's see if this will start. Come on Ronnie, stay there. Right, so Ronnie's obviously started. It is a beautiful day, a little bit hazy, but it's fine. I'm going to set Malcolm up, ready for the day ahead. Shades on. Let's go see the boy. Oh, he's already in his seat. Look at you, already in your seat, pal. Right, we need to get your bed ready, don't we? Should we go to work? Are you going to work hard? Or are you just going to be a nuisance? There's people that have been waiting to see you. You're the reason people watch this channel. Right, cross. Good boy. Stay there. Right, let's get you strapped in, bruh. Up. Yay! Good boy. Strap you in. Got your lead in case we see a nice park, we can go for a walk. Can you see him? So I've put him in his seat to the thing today so that you don't have to put up with seeing his willy wiggling. Do you remember that? We had a few complaints. Ofcom were like, it's graphic news. You go to sleep, pal. So this is Malcolm. He's the little dog that's in the picture of my channel. What temperature we got? 90 Fahrenheit. Don't know what that means, but I think we can go. Anyway, how we all been? How are we feeling? How are you all feeling? Malcolm's good. He's yeah, he's pretty. In fact, if anything, he's getting more like a puppy all the time. Like, he keeps having these like mad zoomies every 5 minutes. It's great. Getting younger, isn't you, Benjamin Button? I wish he could speak. Oh, we haven't done. Do you remember Chad? I might have to look Chad up and see what he's up to nowadays.
I'm still here, although you still haven't paid me yet, you cheapskate.
Oh, that's good. Well, welcome back, Chad. It's great to have you here. Thanks for your intelligent input. I was just checking my winch remote there, and that bloke thought I was waving at him. It's like when you see someone walking down the side of the road and you go, but then you shut the visor, open the visor. So I might have messed up a little bit because it is like one of the hottest days of the year. I think it's going to be about 20 odd degrees today, and I did not have any clean t-shirts. My Fighting Talk t-shirts that I usually wear, didn't have a single clean one. It's been a busy week, so I've had to wear a jumper. I can't be on the channel without having something Fighting Talk on, so I am wearing a jumper and I'm going to be hot. I got nothing, no t-shirt on, so you're probably going to see a big sweaty mess in a bit. Anyway, that was a good chat. I've got loads to tell you. I've got a few shout outs. What are we doing? So this is a guy who I don't know if you remember, I did a video where I winched his son out of a field. I've got an interesting fact for you. Every time you shout, you can't park there, mate. Someone has sex with your mum. Who knew that? Sunday is always winch day. So I could pretty much set my watch by it that at 8 o'clock every Sunday morning, I will get a call for someone that's in a field. His lad had a Mini and he had avoided a pheasant or something, or a deer, and he'd ended up in the field and I winched him out. It was quite a good winch. Got loads of stick off people online, loads of hate for it because they said I should have shut the road and blah blah blah, whatever, don't care. Don't like it, watch somebody else. But we did it safely and nobody died, and that's the main thing. So he was a subscriber and that's why he called me. Anyway, he's called me again because his van, I think it's a van or a 4x4, but it's broke down. It's something that's got to go on the back of this. And he said, could I go and get it and take it to his lockup? And I was like, yeah, can do. So it's a relatively long one. We're going up to Lincoln from Sleaford, pick it up, and then we're going back down to Grantham. We're on the roundabout of death. Hopefully we don't die. Look at me in exactly the right lane and no one knows what the hell's going on because I'm just an absolute renegade. So yeah, we're going up to Lincoln, tyres and tech, nice little run up there. Yeah, and we'll have a little bit of a chat, bit of a catch up. You tell me how you're doing, put it in the comments. I've also got something to tell you that's going to blow your mind, and I want you to add to that. Stick with me, guys. Right, we're on the A15 now, from Sleaford to Lincoln. Let's go. Ready? Just like to say a massive thanks to the tractor driver up ahead who's driven past 3 laybys and hasn't thought, oh, I might just stop and clear that massive queue that's behind me. Doesn't, just oblivious. Don't worry about it, mate. We'll just all follow you on this beautiful day. So whilst we're sat behind Numpty Boy up there in his tractor, who has just nearly been like 3 head-ons because people are getting impatient now and they're just overtaking on solid white lines. Whilst we're sitting here saving fuel, I thought I would just give a massive shout out to 2 people. For me personally, I was in King's Lynn this week. Nice place, but I was in Tesco in King's Lynn and a bloke came up to me. I think his name was John, I can't remember, sorry mate, but he said he loved the channel, he watches all the time, him and his wife watch all the time, so that was lovely. Thank you for that. He was a lovely people. And then I met another lovely people in a pub in King's Lynn who was a tanker driver. Didn't catch your name, mate, but it was brilliant to meet you. You're the guy who said you parked your truck at Scania in King's Lynn. So massive shout out to you, mate. Stick a comment in if that was you, because you were a lovely people. So yeah, nice to meet you, mate. So that's my shout outs for me. I have also got another one I want to do. I got a new Fighting Talk member, and it's a guy called Luke, and he sent me a lovely message saying that he's been watching the channel for ages and he decided to jump on the team and he's now become a Fighting Talker. Join the membership. If you'd like to do that, look at the link in the description below. It's an exclusive club, it's brilliant, and all the money goes to good causes. But he also asked me to give a shout out to his wife Sam and his daughters Ruby and Poppy. So massive shout out to you guys. Thank you to your dad for joining the club. Welcome along. This guy in this tractor is causing absolute carnage. I reckon this queue now behind us has got to be nearly a mile long. Surely there's got to be a law, right? If you are a tractor driver, surely you have got some sort of legal obligation to pull over. It's gone past like 6 laybys now. We've been going now, this has got to be 8 miles I've followed this tractor for, and there's nearly been about 4 head-ons. Right, that's the end of my rant. I'm not ranting anymore. I'm done ranting, all right? You can chill out. It won't be like this all the time. We're going to have a laugh in a minute. I'm going to tell you some facts. I've got a fact. Hey, finally! He's off. And that queue behind, I'm not even joking, that is a mile long. Nice one, mate. Right, hopefully we can make a bit of progress now. What do you think? Where there's like a drop down. I don't know if it's the same go. Yeah, it is. There's a drop down. It's really awkward. There it is. I think that's the van there. So we're going to have to reverse in. Right, I'll show you. Look, it's going to be quite a... So there's that massive drop down there, you see? That's what I was talking about. That's the van, I think. Look at that, I think I've turned this on the channel as well. See that Astra GTE in like the mobile colours? Malcolm's wondering, what is that? Do you want to do some gymnastics? You're shaking a bit there, pal. Gymnastics? You know gymnastics? I think you're probably a bit old for gymnastics, Mark, to be honest. I don't know who that was in that blue Focus, but you're on YouTube. And hi. So this is like a prime example of when you don't want to use the tow eye. So like, there's those threads in there. See, that looks all quite rusty. In fact, that looks like it's already been pulled out. But they pulling it uphill like this, I don't think the camera will really do it justice how uphill that is. It's nice this though. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, let's stop talking crap and we'll get this loaded up. I just licked rust. You okay? You okay, mate? Just going to show you this a sec. So you know how you winch off the bottom arms? I know there's a lot of you that won't care, but on these ones, you've got this ABS sensor wire. You've got to watch it, and if you put the strap on that side, because of the shape of this, it will rip that off. It will break that clip. So don't do that. You need to be under that cable round there, and it won't cause any damage. That's the way to do it. Rolling, rolling. Right, so he's told me it will start. It's a gearbox fault. It's got the auto box, which is in neutral. I've done that. I think it stays in neutral. Okay, it doesn't look like it wants to start, so we're just gonna go to the gym. Right, we're all strapped on, look. All 4 strapped. Look at these tyres. I know these vans quite well, and this has got some pretty tasty little mods on it. Decent brakes. Nice tyres, I like them. However, whilst I was strapping it on, I was looking at this Astra. I think this is actually an old rally car. It's got a full cage in it, and it's got perspex windows. You see them? Now people, even when they make replicas of stuff, they don't generally... Oh, it's got no engine in it. But they don't generally... Oh, crikey. Looks like it's been at the bottom of the ocean. But yeah, people don't generally like fit perspex windows and replace all the glass for perspex if it's just a like a replica. I think this is actually an ex-rally car. If anyone knows the story of this, put it in the comments. Those were back in the days when Vauxhalls were cool. I liked them then. Pretty much after that, wasn't keen. I'm a little bit worried about this. I think we might drag now that we've got a bit of weight on, now that we've got fatty on the back. So what I'm going to do is put you here and you can watch. Did it drag? I didn't hear anything, and I can't see any marks. So I think we got away with it. Right, come on, big lad. Let's get you to your owner. Okay, mate. We've got it. Right, as expected, I am absolutely sweating. It's hot, isn't it? Are you hot? Malcolm's been vaping. You shouldn't be vaping, Malcolm. It's bad for you. It's definitely not me. I was talking to someone the other day. They said that they got banned from TikTok. Have I got a dirty face again? Okay, they got banned from TikTok for vaping, or for someone vaping in the background of a TikTok. What's that about? Who knows? Right, where am I going? Stop getting distracted. Right, so it's a bit of a trek now. I think we're going down near Grantham, but we're gonna go, if Lincoln's here, we're gonna go up and round the ring road and down to like Newark way. I'll maybe put a map on. Editing Ben, put a map on. Yep, so that's where we're going. Thank you. We had to pull out in first there. I never use first, but we had to because we got fatty on the back. Not you, Mal, you're in the front. And this fatty. What is it? What is it? What are you smelling? Bacon. You smell bacon. Sausages. I love having him along. It's class having Malcolm in the truck. So, what I wanted to talk to you about is, I was following a Mercedes. I'd never seen one of these before. It was a Mercedes, an old car, like an 80s, late 80s Mercedes. But it was a Mercedes 560 SEL. What does that mean? What's SEL mean? Like, I knew they did a 500 SL. It's like my dad, when I was growing up, that was his favourite car. I remember that for some reason. That's one of my early childhood memories. But this was a 560 SEL, whatever that means. If you know, put it in the comments. But remember, I read every comment. I read and I try and reply to every one of it. The thing that got me was the smell of it. Like, I had forgotten just how smelly cars are from that time. Like, and it made me think, you know, like back in the late 80s and 90s and before, did the whole world, did everywhere just smell of fuel? Because I followed today, this morning, going to work, going to the unit, I followed a Triumph Spitfire. I know the guy actually, but I was following him, and the smell again, fuel, just literally like pouring fuel. They're obviously running a little bit rich, which is good for, like, it keeps it healthier, doesn't it? If you run lean, it's quicker, but it puts a bit of wear on the engine. It can be bad for the engine, it runs hot. So these are running quite rich, which I get why people do that, but the smell, and it made me wonder, back then, did everywhere just stink of fuel and we just were so used to it, and now because of like catalytic converters and DPFs and everything, you just can't smell it? But like, Christ, yeah, let me know. I'd love to. Wouldn't you just love to be able to just go back for like a couple of days back to the like 90s, but the thing is, if you went back to the 90s now, you just would never want to come back, would you? Imagine going back to the 90s when you put the radio on, there's like Oasis playing their new song, like, that would be epic, wouldn't it? That was my observation, but I also, this week, I've kind of got back into my interesting facts that you wouldn't know. And here is my interesting fact that I guarantee, if anyone knew this, then you're a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Bikes. Let's move over for the bike. Go on, lads. You know Britney Spears, off of like Hit Me Baby One More Time fame, she wrote this song, Toxic. Yeah, that one, right? So she wrote that song. Do you know who she wrote that song about? Honestly, I can't believe it. I thought it was going to be someone like Justin Timberlake, someone like that. I found out this week that song was written about Noel Fitzpatrick, the super vet guy. What? Like, seriously? What? And also, apparently, Kylie Minogue, she also wrote a song about him. What? So Noel Fitzpatrick, who we all thought just came along because he was like really good at being a vet, has actually got like a bit of a past with massive stars, like big super celebs. Britney Spears and Kylie Minogue, massive stars. And they were both dating Noel Fitzpatrick. What? So if you know, that blew my mind. So if you know of any mad interesting facts like that, like put them in the comments. Another one is, did you know that all crisps go out of date on a Saturday because they can get rid of them in the pubs? Apparently, I've never checked this out, but apparently that's true. So get your interesting facts in the comments. I want to know them, but it's got to be one that like people will go, what? That's mental. About anything, about even like a completely mental subject. Put it in the comments. I want to hear it. We are just north of Lincoln now, and we are going to go all the way around on the ring road onto the A46 for a UA road fans, and then we're going to go down to Newark and then scoot across towards Grantham, which is where our customer is waiting for us. He said there might be some road closures, but we will see. We'll see what happens when we get there. We'll just cross this bridge. We've already had to put up with more on Tractor Driver this morning, and we're still smiling. We're not dead, and that's all you got to do. Stay alive and be happy. And so far, we are completing both of those objectives, aren't we? Are you happy? Stand up if you're happy. Watch this. Malcolm reacts to electric windows for some reason. As soon as you put an electric window on, watch. What is it, Malcolm? Squirrels? Where's the squirrels? Squirrels! Is there a squirrel? Get squirrels. In the bushes. In the bushes, Skippy? Down the mine, Skip? No squirrels for you today, Malcolm. I had a dream last night. I have some pretty mental dreams. I'm a pretty mental dreamer. I have like nightmares all the time and stuff. I don't need to talk to anyone about it, don't worry. But I had a dream last night that I got stopped by Vosa. So how weird will it be if I get stopped by Vosa today? I'll make sure the camera's on. And in my dream I couldn't get the camera on to film it. So we'll see what happens. But we're ready for them now, can't we? And we're legal, so we don't care. Ready? Right. Oh, I can hear a V8. Can you hear a V8? Can you hear a lion? Right, I'm gonna go and get some fuel. You wait there, look after him. Don't do anything, don't touch any buttons.
G'day guys, it's me, Malcolm. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I'm actually Australian. Bless him. Ben has no idea. Whilst he's out there pumping gas, I wanted to just share a quick dog fact for you. Us dogs can actually detect the Earth's magnetic field. That's why we do that weird circle thing before we go for a dump. Me personally, I like to face north to south when I'm doing my business. If you think that's weird, once I'm done, Ben comes and picks it up. Now who's the weird one? Shit, he's coming back. Don't tell him I'm an absolute rippin' Aussie now.
Hey buddy! Hey buddy! Right, I just need to catch up on some messages, some massages. I've had some messages come through. Do you know what annoys me, right? Other than tractor drivers who don't pull over. The thing that really annoys me is WhatsApp is a snitch. You know, like if you have to delete a message, who are you looking at? If you delete a message, why are you telling them I've deleted a message? Don't be a snitch, bro. If I've deleted it, I don't want them to know I deleted it. I just want it to vanish. It's like, this guy wanted to tell you something, and now he regrets telling you, and he's deleted it. And then the first thing they're gonna do is go, what did you delete? And then you have to tell them, or you come up with something, a lie.
Soon as I saw you, I knew it's never right now, right now. 'Cause I don't like you wouldn't take that. I don't even try, even try. Soon as I saw you, I knew it's never right now, right now. 'Cause I don't like you wouldn't take that. I don't even try, don't even try.
Right, guys, we're nearly there. So we've been on the A1 now for about 18 miles, and I've now got to do what I think is one of the most ridiculous things that you have to do on this road, which is cross it. We've got to take a right up here, and it's sketchy in a car or on a motorbike, let alone in something as slow moving as this. The A1 is busy. Hopefully nothing goes on. Adult store. Why? Why is there an adult store there? I don't know whether I want a pasty or a butt plug. Right, so we need to start thinking about getting over half a mile. Keep the indicator on just to warn everybody, because someone will come flying up behind me and smash into my back. Oh, I hate this. That was sketchy. I can't brake that hard there, you see. I've got a bloody fatty on the back, haven't I? But we're alive. We didn't die. Yay. Hopefully Malcolm's not too offended by the adult store joke, because you are only 10. So you're not allowed to hear stuff like that. Right, so the guy, Daryl, has just called me and said, he's just said that this road is closed because there was a fatal motorbike accident the other day. And they're investigating it apparently. So we need to go down there. This is great TV, isn't it? Bet you're glad you stayed in on a whatever night you're watching this. Yeah, but that's very sad. If there's a lot of motorbike accidents around these roads, because a lot of people come out here into the middle of nowhere and go a little bit mental on their bikes. Right guys, I think we've made it. We've had to do a little bit of a mad detour, but we got to the other end of the road where it was closed, and I'm pretty sure this is where Daryl is. Maybe it's our guy. I think this is it. There he is. Right, you coming out? Do you want to get out? Right, wait. There you go. Good luck with the repairs. Oh, I did use your windscreen for a mount.
Well, I have found a little YouTube.
Oh yeah? What, you mean you're watching somebody else?
Not tomorrow.
Right, you we're going? Come on. Right, see you later. Good to see you again. Right, take it easy guys. See you later. PTO is off. Winch is off. Oh, lovely people. That's what we like. Lovely people. They so yeah, a couple of years ago, I think it was now, I winched their lad out of a field. They're just nice people. This is why I love this job. It's one of the best jobs ever. If you're thinking about getting into recovery, you'll never be rich. I promise you that. You'll never be rich, but it is just so wholesome. You get to meet lovely people, have a chat. Malcolm gets to meet some people, don't you? They love you, don't they? Everyone loves Malcolm. The channel should just be called Malcolm's Channel. I don't love your bloody hair though. Going on, why did you grow hair if you don't actually want it on your body and just shed it? Keep it on you. But yeah guys, I'm gonna wing my way now back to Sleaford across the, where are we now? Leicestershire? I think I'm in Leicestershire countryside. Back into, no, Nottinghamshire. It's got to be Nottinghamshire, isn't it? I think I'm in Notts. And then we're going to go back into Lincolnshire and just head home. Take Malcolm out for a walk. We're going to have a nice time. Guys, thank you for coming along. Massive thank you to my channel sponsor, Holy. Please check out their stuff in the link below. And don't forget to use those codes. You will get a massive discount. But big shout out to my Fight and Talker team. If you would like to join that, then please look at the link as well in the description. It's just incredible. Oh, there's a bike behind. I'm going to let him past. Go on, pal. He did nearly just ride into the side of me. Ah! Before we have another motorcycle accident on these roads, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to leave you to your week. I hope that you have a great week, whatever you do. I hope that you're happy. I hope that you're healthy. I hope that whatever you do this week, you do it to the best of your ability, and I'll be rooting for you. Much love, guys. I'll see you on the next one, whatever it's going to be. Malcolm, say goodbye. Who's this? Who's this? Much love, guys. See you on the next one.
Don't look before you leave.
That song was written about Noel Fitzpatrick.
What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye.